For something God told me one day that put so much fear in me. God told me, what if you go to heaven and you now discover everything you were celebrating on earth is 20% of what I gave you? What if you go to heaven and you discover you are supposed to continue from where Paul stopped? What if you who is watching me now, you sleep, you have one revelation, and you call somebody, they say yes, it's true. After 3 weeks, you sleep again, you have another revelation, and then you now go to heaven, they tell you that, you are the fourth person that should have continued from Maron Branham. You are not supposed to see vision sleeping. You are supposed to see them with your eyes open. But all your life, you didn't see one. You go to heaven, they tell you, you are supposed to be the sixth after Smith Wigglesworth. That the number of dead people allocated for you to raise were 45. But all your life, you went to the mortuary and prayed once and the person didn't come back to life. And you didn't even know. And every time you want to see power, you quote Smith Wigglesworth. That's Smith Wigglesworth, raise the dead. Meanwhile, you were supposed to raise 45. What if you go to heaven and they tell you that you were supposed to carry out, you are the seventh descendant of Babalola's prayer ministry? That you were supposed to teach your generation, not just to walk in by location, but to move realms into your atmosphere. Meanwhile, you didn't as much as touch it. What if you go to your generation and they tell you, you are supposed to be the eighth of the Wilberforce? That you have power to change government. That most of the things happening in Nigerian government, you had enough authority to speak and things will change. But you were part of those saying, we no go agree, because you never touched your power. That is when you will discover from heaven that your life was a waste. You will look back to earth and wish they gave you another chance. But this thing, he said, we were permitted to live once. He said, after that is judgment. I told myself, I will exhaust myself on earth. I won't go to heaven and discover there was one thing. Like Paul, before you go, you will tell yourself, it is finished. I have run the race. I have kept the faith. The only thing remaining now is the crown of life. But you see, it will take manifestation of power for it to happen. Imagine if God told you today that it was allocated to you to win 12 Muslim presidents. Imagine God tells you today that the Middle East, there are 3 of you that He gave it to. That means Dubai and UAE is your catchment area. But there is a power you need for the Emirates to recognize you, and you never touched it. You now go to heaven and said, I had a good job. You will hate heaven, because every day you will see what you should have been that you never became. Can we pray tonight for one thing? Lord, set me on fire. Intensity. Pray for only intensity. Start from what you have first. If you maximize what you have, your life can't be the same. Can we pray in the Spirit? Lord,